In the last video, I showed you an overview of what Usawa Suite is all about, why we built Usawa Suite, and how it can help business owners to save their time, have a 360 view of their businesses from whatever angle they are looking at it from, and how it can help accountants provide outsourced accounting services to small businesses. In this video, I want to show you how to sign up into Usawa and setting up your workspace immediately. Now, so when you come onto the usawasuite.com, you are going to be greeted with this landing page. On this landing page, you are able to see the product that Usawa is built of, which is the Usawa Books, the Usawa Pay, Usawa CRM, including Usawa POS, and all the other things that are built into Usawa. And you're able to see the features that Usawa has inbuilt in terms of what it has for accounting, what it has for POS, what it has for compliance when it comes to 2025 tax compliance, what it has for payroll, CRM, inventory, and then integration with other solutions. And then you are also able to see Usawa's pricing. One of the major reasons why we built Usawa is to make it so that you can actually pay through Naira without using international solutions. So we built it with the international mindset, but you paying using Naira. And then you can see the various subscription levels that Usawa provide: starter, growth, professional, and enterprise. And then you can actually easily compare the plans and see what you're going to have for each of the plans. And then the various, the frequently asked questions that people usually ask when it comes to subscription and using Usawa, they are all under the FAQ. Now, we also have a resource page where you can actually see our help centers where we have built the articles, the video tutorials, and the documentation, the lab support, and our community that we're building. All this we are building as we go on. We built some popular guide into Usawa to allow you to use it. And then we also have a partnership program. The partnership program allows accounting firms to be able to join us and use Usawa as a basis of providing a lot of support for businesses. And we have various levels of partnership. We have referral partnership, resellers partnership, accounting firm partnership, and all that. And then we also have a bit about ourselves. We, the firm that have built Usawa, is built by Bayodi and Co. based on our experience in partnering with a lot of accounting softwares, a lot of business management softwares in the last 10 years. So this is built from our 10 years of experience and what we know that businesses in Nigeria will need. Now, if you want to start off, Usawa allows you a 30 days free trial, meaning that in 30 days you don't need to pay anything. You can test drive Usawa, and if you are not fine with it, you can actually do not need to subscribe to it. But if you get used to it, if you love what we are presented to you, you can choose a pricing subscription level and then get started immediately. Now, our pricing, it is transparent. There is no we don't change prices because of maybe we want to add additional features. All the features of Usawa based on what you have here is what you're going to get. So let's get started. Click on start trial. Now, for you to start, there are some information that the business that Usawa will ask you. So I'm starting by using a name, and then you have to create a password. Now, Usawa gives you a guide in terms of the password, the quality, so that you can have a very strong password. So I am creating my password and it's ensuring that it fits every criteria. And then I click on start trial. Depending on where you're going to have a prompt that has gone to your email, but in this and then you have a setup that is starting already. Now, once you have a beautiful onboarding process, a setup wizard that Usawa will walk you through. It's a 6 steps that allows you to basically set up properly as you go on Usawa. First thing is, what is the business name? So the business name in this case is called Pillarcraft Demo. And then if your phone number is not mandatory, but it is something that we will suggest you add, because it's also going to be on your invoices, and people, and once you create invoices, your phone number defaults there. So let me add a phone number. And then if you have WhatsApp, you also can add your WhatsApp number, which in case is different from your phone number, you can add it. Why? It's because one of the features we have built into Usawa is the ability to allow you to send invoices and do transactions, CRM, contact with with customers from your WhatsApp. So let's just add the same number as the WhatsApp. Select your industry. This is not just a cosmetic thing. What we have built into Usawa is that once you select your industry, Usawa will help you in terms of setting up the chart of account, the taxes that are relevant to your industry by default. So you don't need to rack your brain around how this should be. But in case your industry is not listed, you can just pick others and then you are good to go. Now, put in your business street address. So my business street address is 87 Babatunde Olufemi Street, Lekki, Lagos. Now, by default, you can pick the state where you belong to. What does this do? This allows you, in case you are the state where you are, it also has an effect on how your payroll is set up, the revenue authority that your payroll is defaulted to. Now, your time zone by default will be Lagos, but if you're another time zone, you can actually pick the time zone where you belong to. And then let's move to next. Now, this is where you fill your physical settings. Now, your physical setting one is when does your financial year start? Most businesses use financial year from January to December, and that's why we have a default of January here. However, it's not going to restrict you if your year of start, or the starting month of your year is not January. You can actually select what you have, what you should be. Your base currency is also Naira, and if you don't want to use Naira as a base currency, you can actually choose another. But we built it majorly for Nigerian business, so the base currency is basically Naira. Usawa supports multi-currency, so if you are sending invoices or bills in other currency, just select toggle it on, and Usawa will take note of that. So you'll be able to create invoices and bills in different currencies, while Usawa is able to track the exchange rate directly, automatically. Now, you can see, based on what we've selected, Usawa has given us some chart of account. A chart of account for a standard business, a manufacturing company, professional services, retail. You can also build your custom one, but let's just go on with the standard one for now for businesses. But if you have professional services, you can actually stream this for accounting firms, like law firms, and all the media firms, businesses that are into professional services. Now, let's go click on the next. Now, at this point, you may need to add your bank. Like, this is not a mandatory, but usually you can skip it. But it makes sense for you to just add maybe one bank that you have. Say it is Eco Bank, this is First Bank. The account name, which can be your main bank account, you can call it any name that you have. Your 10-digit account number, Is it a current account? Is it a savings account? What is the currency of the account? If you have selected multi-currency, and then there's an optional to add opening balance, which you don't need to add here. You can actually add it later on when you are working on the opening opening balances for your business. So next, we now come to your task configuration. What is your TIN number? One of the things we are working on is to allow ability for your TIN number to be pulled directly from the platform of FIRS directly using your CAC number. But for now, put in your TIN number. Is your business VAT registered? If your business is doing less than 100 million, it means you don't need to register for VAT. But if you are doing above that, you need to toggle it to register for VAT. And then you can actually toggle it, and then you have a VAT number. The default tax rate will be there, which is the 7.5. Note that if you are not registered, you may not be able to apply the VAT to your invoices. You can also enable it to allow you deduct and report the withholding taxes you are deducting from vendor payment directly from your account. And click on next. You can invite your team members. So I can easily click on add, put their email address. Let me add an email address, and then we have a lot of we have a pre-set up for different levels of role: admin, accountant, HR, manager, users, you know, and all that. So let us just add somebody at gmail.com, and we're giving this person a manager role, and then based on that, let's complete our setup. So it shows you that invitation has been sent to this person, and while you are waiting for the person to accept, you can actually proceed to your dashboard, and you have a run through again about how your dashboard is. You can decide to skip the tour, but I will go through the tour for you to see what the dashboard has. First is that you see your dashboard. It's welcome to your dashboard. This is your central hub, and this is where you get everything relating to your business. If you click on next, you can see where you can manage your customers. You can see that you can actually create quick professional invoices from using Usawa, and then you can connect your bank account. We are also working hard to ensure that bank accounts are connected automatically using the bank feeds, and then you can see that you can build a lot of reports on Usawa. And then you can also customize your experience by adding those specific business that's related to your business profile. Now, once you have that overview, the next is for you to start to add what needed to be added to your businesses as you go. So in the next video, I'll be showing you how to continue your setup on Usawa.